All right, still working with negative exponents. These last two problems seem to be a little more difficult. Now we notice that we have our steps for simplifying exponents on our first page of our negative exponents handout. I would use these steps to help me solve bigger problems like this. And remember, the first step you want to do is your power rule. You just want to get rid of that big exponent. And so if we are doing our power rule, we're distributing that -3 to everything on top and everything on bottom. So I'm going to have a -3 times a 5, so a to the -15. -3 times an understood 1, so that's going to be b to the -3. And remember, a power to a power you multiply. So again, it's -3 times 5 is -15. -3 times 1 is -3. On bottom, I'm doing the same thing. -3 times 7, so that's going to be a to the -21st. For our b's, I have -2 times -3. That's going to give me a +6. So I have got rid of the parentheses by using our power rule, our power to a power. We multiplied our exponents. Now we want to get rid of our negative exponents. So if you have anything that has a positive exponents, you want to keep it where it's at. The only thing that's positive is that b to the 6. That means that everything that's on top is going to come down with it, and that -21 is going to go up. So a to the +21 is the only thing that goes up, and I'm going to have a to the +15th on bottom and b to the +3rd on bottom. So I moved that a to the -21 up. It became a +21. And everything on top had to come down because they were all negative exponents. Now, if you have anything that has the same base, you're going to have to keep the base and subtract your exponents. So, I'm sorry, for your quotient, and I'm talking about these two. So if you have the same base, you're either going to use a product rule or your quotient rule. And from your A's, you're going to have a quotient rule. For your B's, you're going to have a product rule because it is a product. So for my A's, I have 21 minus 15, and so I'm going to get 6. Now the bigger number is on top. 21 is bigger than 15, so a to the 6 is going to go on top. Now for my B's, they're both on bottom, so that's going to be a product. Remember, if you don't have anything, if you have something on bottom and you bring something else down, you're actually multiplying them. So keep my base and add my exponents. So 3 plus 6 is 9. And so this is going to be in simplest form. I have an A and a B, different variables, so this is in simplest form. Okay? The next one, number 12, I want to get rid of my parentheses first again. Now notice, again, we have a number that doesn't have an exponent, so it's an understood 1. So I'm going to have 5 to the 1 times 2, or second power. X to the 3 times 2 is 6. And y to the 2 times -2 is -4. Now the only thing that is negative in this problem is my x to the -4. So that means that my 5 to the 2nd and my x to the 6th need to stay on top, and my y to the 4th needs to go to the bottom. So I'm going to become a +4 when it moves down to the bottom, and I'm going to rewrite this 5 squared as 5 times 5, or 25, and then bring my x to the 6th over. Now since my y to the 4th and my x to the 6th are different bases, I am in simplest form and I don't need to go any further. Now this section can be a little difficult, so if y'all have any problems with your homework, please let me know.